Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna install the stuff that you need to code in JavaScript. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're gonna need is a text editor. The one that I suggest is Atom. Other good options include Sublime. Sublime is pretty good. And Vim is the best text editor, but it's pretty hard to use. So I would recommend going to atom.io in Google. You can just go to atom.io and you can just download it here. Although possibly a better way to do this is if you're on Mac OS, you should definitely install brew. So if you're on Mac OS, you should look up brew.sh and you should copy this command into your terminal. If you don't know how to get to your terminal, you just type terminal. So you copy that command into your terminal and then you should run it. It'll make you input your password. But then once you run that, you will have brew installed. So you should be able to type this command and see that you have, like, maybe you have brew version 2.4 for instance. I don't know. Okay, so then once you have brew installed, or if you're on Linux, you probably know how to use your package manager, so I won't go over this. But once you have brew installed, you should say brew install cask, and then you can just say brew cask install atom, and it'll just install atom for you. So this, yeah, so you say that, and I don't need to install cask, but it says I have to reinstall it, so because I already have it installed. So I'm not going to reinstall it, but then you can say brew cask install atom if you want, and then that'll install atom. And package managers are really useful. If you're on Windows, they don't have a package manager, which is unfortunate, but yeah, if you're on a Mac OS or Linux, you have a package manager, and that just makes it easier to download stuff. But anyways, if you're on Windows, just download it from the website, atom.io. Okay, so now that we have Atom, let's open Atom. Here I have Atom opened, and you'll get something that looks vaguely like this. And I guess we can... Okay, we should install one more thing before actually starting on our first website and stuff. So let's go get one more thing. We're gonna need Node. Well, we're not actually gonna need Node. We should probably... Okay. Well, I'll be cheap this time. We're gonna be using the P5JS graphics library. So you better go download this. So if you look up p5js.org/download, you can download it. It's a really great... You want to download this one, p5.min.js. So I just downloaded it. Or we could not download it. Let's download it though. That's probably the better thing to do. Okay, so once you have it downloaded, now you're gonna go into Atom and let's make your first website possibly. So yeah, we're making a browser-based game, so we need to make a website to have our game in. So go into Atom and create a new file somewhere. Actually, okay, so first of all, go onto your desktop and create a directory. You can just click new file, but I'm going to do it from my terminal. Create a directory called game development. Okay? And then you can go into that directory. And then in Atom, what you should do is you should make a new file, and you should save it inside of game development and call it hello world.html. Okay, so you have this this new hello world.html file in here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna type like the most basic HTML code that you could possibly have, which is pretty much just here's what it's gonna be. So at the top you have to have this thing doc type HTML. That's just a way of telling the HTML that it's about to render an HTML page. And then these things anything inside angle brackets, I think it's called like a tag. So inside the HTML tags, we're gonna have the body of our website, or like we're gonna have all of our website. It's actually broken down further into the head of your website and the body of your website. The head of your website is basically where you just like kind of set things up. Like you can make a title for your website, which shows up in the little tab bar at the top. So let's call this Hello World. Okay, yeah, so that's, and then there's lots of other stuff in the header, but for now that's enough. And then for now in the body, we're just going to make an H1 tag. This stands for heading, and it's going to show up really big. And then we're just going to type Hello World. So we made this website. How do we look at it now? One way to do it is, this is not the best way to do it, but if you just open it up in your file browser thing, if you just double click on it, you can open it. And there's our first website. That's pretty exciting stuff, as you can see. And of course we can like edit it. We can add some more stuff like, this is my first website. It will have a game on it soon. And then if we go back to our website, you can see there it is. So yeah. A better way to run it though is with this command. If you haven't used the terminal before and you're not really comfortable with it, you can hopefully watch some of my other videos on that. But this is just a really simple command that is gonna run a Python is gonna host a little local server that has your code on it. So now if I go to localhost 8000 / hello world.html, we can see it's the same exact page, nothing changed. So that wasn't that exciting, but you can see that the URL is nicer. And this is just a better way to run the code. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for. Oh, we didn't include P5.js, of course. So we're doing game development. So we want to have the P5.js graphics library. So the way that we include that is, first of all, we want to take the, if you remember, we just, inside your downloads folder, there should be p5.min.js. And we're going to put this inside of our game development folder. So now that if we look inside our game development folder, you should see there's p5.min.js, and we can see it in Atom to p5.min.js. So now what we want to do is we want to import that, and the way that you do that is with a script tag. So you're going to say source equals p5.min.js, and you don't need this. So this is just saying import that script, and then this is not the best way to do it. We'll do it a better way later. For now, we can just have another script tag where we have some JavaScript. And what we're going to do inside here is we're going to set up a little canvas in P5.js. So these functions that I'm typing right here are specific to the P5.js library. But basically all it's going to do, you might be able to guess from the name, is we're going to create a canvas and we're going to draw like a red background on it. This color that I just typed in there is red. So now that we have that, let's run that. And there is our little game canvas, which is awesome. This is where all of our games are going to happen. So I think that's a good stopping point for this video. Hopefully you've now been able to install a text editor, make a website, and put a canvas inside the website. Actually, I think I might still have another minute or two. So now let's just do something really simple. Let's make something move. So it doesn't matter if you understand this code right now. It's just a little demonstration of how simple it is to make something move in P5.js. So right now I'm making a little ball, and I'm going to have it move across the screen. So that code might not have made sense. Don't worry about it. The point is that you can now see this ball up here that's moving across the screen. So with 10 minutes, you're set up. And here's the code if you want to copy it. But that's basically the outline of the tools that we're going to be using in this tutorial. So hope you downloaded them successfully. Thanks, bye.